Welcome back to Lawyering with the Possums.
Hello!
Yeah.
Awesome lawyer.
Yes. So I've been doing some thinking about. I've been doing some thinking in the last week, and I think you're right that the fleur de lis would probably make it hard to impale someone all the way through and still pull them off. However, if somebody fell on that bent one or fell and made it bent, it could hurt their leg.
Mm.
Yeah, and that could give them
Well,
the appropriate limp.
hopefully, today we'll find out.
Yes, hopefully. But before we get into it, I learned of I recently heard of the latest bullshit going on with Activision involving the Modern Warfare 2 remake.
Oh boy.
So, you know how Activision has been trying to push for digital downloads, right?
Yeah.
So, the physical disc for Modern Warfare 2 does not have the game. It is basically an installer for the game. Which means if your system is not connected to the internet, or you have really bad internet, which are both very good reasons to buy a physical copy of a game so you can play the game without having to spend hours downloading the 150 gigabyte game, you're shit out of luck. So they basically put the digital download onto a disc and passed that off. The amount of data on the disc is like 74 megs, which isn't a lot. You know?
Well, yeah, but also I kind of get where they're going with, because Blu-rays only hold like 50 gigs.
Yeah, but even so, they should have just not had a physical copy. If they knew that the game would not fit on their disc, they could have either not have a quote unquote physical copy at all, because once Activision and Blizzard eventually fold, as all businesses eventually do, or once they decide to cut the service for the servers for Modern Warfare 2, anyone who still has the disc is going to be useless.
Yeah.
At least put the single player campaign onto the disc and download all the multiplayer shit, which is the bulk of the game. Like 2/3 of the game is dedicated to the multiplayer stuff. Like, put the goddamn single player on the disc and then have the disc download the multiplayer shit. So there's at least something on the disc of substance.
Yeah, but the thing is, other than like a handful of Switch games, this has pretty much been the standard for the past like 5 or 6 years.
No, what's been standard for the past 5 or 6 years is for at least most of the game to be on the disc, and then the day one patch being the rest of the game. That's what's been standard, not nothing on the disc.
I think it's been the standard for Activision. I mean,
they've been trying to do this ever since Spyro Reignited, because with Spyro Reignited, the physical copy had the first Spyro on it, but it had to download Spyro 2 and 3, which is... I mean,
it's not great, but
it's more than
better than
yeah.
It's better than just having an installer on a cartridge.
Yeah, it's
An installer on a cartridge that, by the way, you'd have to have plugged in to your game to play it.
Yeah, it's not good. It's really not good. Yeah, that's the latest drama with Activision. So, let's get into the lawyering.
Lawyering.
So I had an idea for a D&D character that was a lawyer. A lizard
Yeah?
folk. Hey, that's my birthday.
All right. Hey.
October 19th. Yeah, a lizard folk lawyer. An litigator. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. I'm telling you, it is nothing. Right, Mia? Oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking.
You are literally a dead woman walking!
Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Damn it. There's no time for dead people. There's no time for dead people jokes.
You know we're going to be. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
We have to find something, Phoenix. Today.
How about his pants being too big in the picture?
Well, the thing is I don't know if we've seen any... We haven't seen any footage of the Steel Samurai from the waist down.
That's true, but I would have to imagine that you wouldn't want to be stepping on your pants throughout the entire fight scene.
You're right, you're gonna wear a hole through them like that. It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't gonna be easy.
October 19th, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 12. Or number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution's ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. There go your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
What if he'll be the producer?
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
Or the director.
Oh yeah, this is sounds nice.
The sounds of teeth sucking.
Yeah.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
The way to make that, I have to get like some saliva in my into my mouth and like open it, but keep my teeth so that I breathe through the sides of my teeth.
Okay, how good can you get? You don't know me. Director, I make Steel Samurai do. Brothel now.
Salmonella, I'm director, television.
We're at Global Studios on the day of the murder.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
I feel like I'm changing his voice every episode.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep track.
I do have to wonder.
What?
Would Sal have that teeth-sucking noise that's usually associated with, like, retainers and stuff?
I don't know. Maybe he's wearing a retainer.
I don't know. Phoenix? Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. Doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
I really hope we're not just gonna have Mia for all of the trials.
Probably not.
So, I was at the studios around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in studio through trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were at the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Pretty sure?
Pretty sure?
The time of Miss Amber's death was at 2:30. According to the testimony, you were at the meeting at that time. That's alright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes,
I
Your
wonder
Honor.
how many times the judge is gonna be like, well, that testimony sounds fine. I think that's good enough. And then Phoenix is like, Judge!
Well, he's starting
My
to
job?
learn. He didn't make any comment about a solid testimony this time.
By the way, the judge has does puns in Apollo Justice.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I'm just gonna start pressing shit.
Alright.
Is that when you always come into work?
Oh no, I come in at all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yes.
I know all about the freaks in your industry.
I know all about the freaks in your industry,
You're a freak!
quote unquote industry.
Still, for what it's worth, I'm pretty busy all day.
Sorry, I have food in my mouth.
Imagine Edward just frantically eating a pizza whenever no one's looking.
Tell us
You see, that's why I wear this. It's
Tell us
not a
more
handkerchief.
about that.
It's not a handkerchief. It's a bib. And he wipes his mouth with it.
Please, it's an ascot.
It's an ascot my mother gave me when I was a child to keep me from getting food all over my torso. And that's how I'm able to eat Sloppy Joe and remain clean. Nom nom nom.
Like it's focusing on Phoenix and just off screen Edgeworth is just shoveling rice into his mouth.
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
God, I want some sushi so fucking bad.
Oh man, if you said that another thing on our channel, that would have very different implications.
Haha.
In the employee area,
That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
was anyone else at the run through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
He certainly has the lungs for it.
Okay, I have a question also though about Sal.
What?
Okay, do you think he says it letter by letter or says it like a word?
I think he says it like a word for the most part. What do you think is more obnoxious? Saying it letter by letter or saying it like a word?
I think it's
Dependent on the thing?
I think it's acronym dependent.
The FWIW, I would say the worst way to say it is letters.
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
We will.
We will.
I'll just do it at my discretion.
Yep, just that's 4.
I'm not telling you how to play your character. I'm just curious.
I know. Did it go on? Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WT twisted his ankle during his run through, you see?
Alright, thus the limp.
This, of course, led to me missing my lunch.
Oh! But he ate the lunch!
Well, to be fair, there was only 2 plates there, and there was more. Rolling on the floor, starving.
Rolling on the floor. Kidding. What exactly did they have
I
for
was
lunch?
raffle. Rolling on the floor, loving.
Then cook them up.
Come to think of it, there was a play with some bones in the employee area.
Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
Let's see. So, in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
It's contradictory, now that you mention it. Mr. Manila!
Huh? What do you want?
When I went to Studio 2, there was something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate their lunch there?
I mean, call what? I was so embarrassed I didn't mention it. I can't eat it after all.
T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought you a tray. I think I have to eat it later.
Clearly, the man likes to eat. I'd suspect as much. Wow! How rude of you, Phoenix. So, when exactly did you eat it?
We took a 1-hour break during the meeting. I have wolfed down sin. Rules.
A mental image I'll be carrying to my grave. Wait a second! If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. Now press on this one a bit more.
Hold it, you asshole!
What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsor told me saying, Mr. Manila, the script of yours is not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Yeah, actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? I mean, you're pretty sure no one left their chairs? Except for the hour break. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, on one.
Oh, he's sweating, I wonder. If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. That's harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you clearly contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during your break?
Ruffle.
Well?
Point.
Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call in the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please.
Huh.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth's laughing.
Yeah, so for what it's worth, you took a break, Ruffle. Ruffle now. Do. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1.
That is quite... that is definitely enough time for someone to commit a murder.
I don't know. How long does it take for someone to get into that costume?
If they were... I mean, if they know how to put it on... They don't need to put it on, like, good. They just need to put it on good enough to look decent for one camera.
Only just enough time for me to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. James.
I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. I don't know. I could probably eat a
break.
T-bone steak in 15 minutes.
Would you do it for money?
Of course. Oh, who the fuck?
Is someone calling you?
Texting. Nope. Oh, it's just the email. Okay. What time exactly did you take this break?
I say it was around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of the death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and came back. Guess it's possible, time-wise.
Yeah.
It's only 15 minutes.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
In my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on the table.
Oh, right. The other one was Guy Vasquez's plate.
Guy Vasquez, the producer.
Eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat.
Did you say feet?
Come on,
He
we've seen
would.
we've seen nothing to say that this man would have a foot fetish.
Look at him!
Look, you can't judge people on looks alone.
I can judge a neck beard.
You have a foot fetish.
That is a lie. I will not be slandered. We are lawyers, and I will take you for libel.
Libel's
what-
written.
Shit. No! I have my
I've defeated you.
do the whole witness freak out. What is that?
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning?
Edgeworth, it's not pointless. We just established that they took a break around the time of the murder. You absolute bingus.
Yeah, but it's his job to make sure that
I
that you do
know.
this. Your Honor. Your Honor. The testimony to this point has made one certain people in the people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It's impossible for any one of them to go to Studio 1.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1?
Well, Mr. Wright.
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1?
Claim it and claim it loud. I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook if the trial is over. If Mr. Powers is found guilty, Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly possible.
I suppose you might say that.
I got the judge thinking now.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright.
What's your point, Edgeworth?
My point is you have spiky hair.
No, that's my point.
Yes. You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record.
Look at the court record. Now back at me. Now at your client. Now back at me. I am not your client. I'm not on trial for murder. You are.
Oh no! Phoenix ran up for trial for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 p.m. The clock, the bad piss. The
Take it
path
from the
between
top.
Studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path.
That thing's a
Mrs.
chick?
Monkey. The director said it was, or the producer said it was Mr. Monkey.
Yeah, Edgeworth, have you been doing your homework?
Edgeworth, you fool!
Well, you're right. Wait, they could have gone over the branch.
True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, The path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way.
Unless they climbed on that van to get over the wall. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
You got no arguments, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid you lose this round.
Damn it! I do have a
I
counter
believe we've seen
argument.
enough
The van.
evidence.
What?
I believe we've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over? I don't think you can just do that in the middle of a cross-examination.
Very well. The court's opinion on this
Ah,
case
shit,
is
did
as
we just
follows.
lose?
Not permanently.
Alright.
Probably not.
We found that there were several people in the studio trailer. Studio 2 is the deal about it. However, it's clear none of these people could have gone to steal one, and therefore, they have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day.
What about the girl? What about Penny? But also, the kid is on her shoulders. You know, 2 kids in a trench coat.
Okay, but if the kid's on her shoulders, then he would have to be the one holding the spear, and they can't. He's a 10-year-old boy.
Well, no, he would just make up, like, it would be her arms, because she's tall enough, he would just be the head, effectively.
Okay, but she didn't know about the limp.
What if her leg was crushed by Mr. Monkey?
Oh, no. Well, she's not limping now, and the murder was only like a couple days ago.
That's her.
Oh,
If it was crushed by Mr. Monkey's head, she'd be in a cast in a wheelchair.
Yeah, suspicious.
We're still in the hospital.
all is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, then I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution's pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
At least this one's not as egregious as the fucking autopsy, because we actually know about the witness this time.
Oh, is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. It's still not decisive evidence that it's
no.
Mr. Powers. He was wearing a
Yeah.
costume the whole goddamn time.
Yeah,
For all we know, it could be Gumshoe.
oh my god, I can't believe it was Gumshoe.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Steel Samurai. I couldn't stand how the evil magistrate just kept getting away with it, so I took the law into my own hands. Because I'm a cop and I can do that.
Law.
I am the law.
Ah, shoot, I'm getting a phone call.
A reporter! I will have order. Yeah, I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we'll hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
I'll be right back. The dog's being an asshole.
Ah, big rip. Alright, I'll voice whatever your character... That only lasted 4 minutes. That is a really short testimony and cross-examination. I have seen cross-examinations that take all day. Like the Johnny Depp case. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... Sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Well, tell me you're giving up. You give up, then what hope do I have? If you start crying, then I'm gonna start crying, and then we'll both be crying. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not when there was still a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have
Hey,
gone
I'm
to
back.
Studio One.
What did I miss?
Oh. Not much. Mia is
I thought
giving
there
her
was
thoughts.
more to it than that. Okay, before we continue though, I saw something in the living room on the TV that I must share.
Oh my god, what's happening?
Santa Claus sequel.
Oh. Like the Tim Allen?
Yeah,
So it's Santa Claus 2?
there's already a Santa Claus 2.
Then what do you mean Santa Claus sequel?
Okay, well it's a 6-episode mini-series called The Santa Clauses.
Oh my god, what happens?
Timon's retiring as Santa, so he's interviewing people to be the new Santa.
Wait, doesn't that mean that they have to kill him?
Maybe. I think. Okay, you know, honestly, I think all that needs to be done is to put on the coat.
Yeah, but well, no, because
Well, okay. To be fair,
yes,
Jack Frost does become Santa Claus.
Yes, after tricking him into not having put on the coat in the first place.
Look, I'm sure Disney will tell us what's gonna happen.
If it was as
in the
simple
show.
as just putting on.
However, one of the interviewees is Peyton Manning.
Jeez.
All right. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it, I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. You're the children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
October 19th, 11:15. This game stutters a lot.
Oh, okay. I was worried that was like connection issues on my end.
No. It's been a persistent thing. It's not bad or game breaking because, you know, the nature of the game, it's not a big deal. It's just like a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, it's all mostly text-based anyway, but... Yeah. Quarters back in the
No, that's me.
The trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern.
Really? You started up your own company.
I'm
Congratulations.
I'm concerned.
Prosecution when is concern. When prosecution is concern.
And then it's just that gif. It's just that gif of fucking Walter White going face down on the sand.
Yeah, but it's edited to have Edgeworth's hair.
Yeah.
And his
ascot.
Yeah, his ascot. You know, there's a really popular artist on Twitter that has a brush, and they recently revealed, like a couple months ago, that their brush is just a really tiny Edgeworth ascot.
That's funny.
It is.
Alright. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Wow, nice to see Edgeworth is poisoning the well.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Oh, right.
I was literally about to say, hey, can we get him like a soapbox?
I was gonna say, we should probably put some books in his chair to sit on.
They're bringing him a donut crate.
Donut crate. They get crates of donuts?
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
Fuck yourself. What? Just because you're a bunch of grown-ups doesn't mean you can be mean to me.
Cody. Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
Holy shit, he's younger than we thought.
Jesus Christ.
They said he was gonna be 3rd or 4th. He's 2nd grade.
Yeah, he's 7.
This kid's like 6 or 7.
7 or 8.
I was 8 in 3rd grade.
Yeah, you turned 8 in 2nd grade.
No?
Did you go to kindergarten?
Yeah.
You were 5 when you started kindergarten?
Yeah. My birthday's in January.
Yeah, so you would have been.
Well, phone call again.
You start kindergarten when you're 5, and you finish kindergarten when you're 6. 6. Oh no, you're right. 6. No, and then 1st grade.
God damn it! I'll be back. The dog's being an asshole again.
All right, 1st grade you start when you're 6 and end when you're 7. 7th grade 3rd grade. Oh shit! No, yeah, you're right. No, you're not. Okay, hold on. I need to do the math again. Kindergarten, start when you're 5, end when you're 6. 1st grade, start when you're 6, end when you're 7. 2nd grade, start when you're 7, end when you're 8. Okay, so yeah, he is 7 or 8.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. You don't want to traumatize him with your questions now, do you?
Witness, Cody.
Alright, what did I miss?
Edgeworth being Edgeworth. Edgeworth was berated for the judge for addressing the kid in such a manner.
I see.
Even he's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident.
You had a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
You're a gentleman.
Very long.
God, Utes these days, am I right?
Phoenix, did you just say a Ute? What is the Ute?
God, I fucking love my cousin Vinny.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he couldn't testify if he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
What? So you're saying that you had a bargain terms with a kid and you lost? This is a new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had the camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make note of that. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. I have a Skittles candy cane.
Oh, nice. Oh, you know what candy I got?
What?
Clearance.
Oh, more candy corn?
Even better. Just straight up the candy pumpkins. Just
Hell
a bag
yeah.
of them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It was it was like 50 cents at Walgreens.
Though I must say, the Skittles candy cane does not really taste like Skittles.
Does it taste too minty?
Why would it taste mint? No,
Candy cane.
Not all candy canes are mint flavored.
My favorite ones are the rainbow ones.
Those ones are cherry flavored, by the way.
No, they're not.
The ones with like the blue, red, and green stripes.
No, the ones that are rainbow. They also have yellow in it and purple.
Yeah, I think those are mostly cherry.
No, they're not cherry.
Just send me like a Google picture of it later. But the thing is that this is a Skittles candy cane. It is, quote, 5 flavors in one, because, you know, it's Skittles. But it does not taste like a handful of Skittles to me. But you know what it does taste like?
What?
Rainbow Pop.
That's fair.
Alright. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
Sorry, I'm really thirsty today. Roommate is blasting Lady Gaga in the room over, and
I
am
kind of hear it a little bit.
Well, that's fine because the OBS can't.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I am physically restraining myself from singing because I fucking love Lady Gaga.
I just want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once.
That's a little harsh for a kid's voice.
Nah, I found the map on the internet, and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Now, I was going for the studio, and I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came by the studios, there was a Steel Samurai. He totally rocked. Right before my eyes, came out the bad guy. And of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, it would have been the time for the shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get in the studio, so I went home.
Wait, so the murder happened outside the studio?
I guess. Sorry, the fucking dog is continually being an asshole, and I'm not leaving my room unless she calls me.
Very well. The defense may begin cross-examination. Be gentle. You're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see here, honestly. Alright, first thing I'm gonna press is the location.
First thing you're gonna press is all of them, because that's your job.
Yeah, but I want to specifically look into... What?
Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Damn it! He said he didn't get... okay. Fine, I'll just press all of them. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive.
Ah, yes. What a wonderful thing in 2016. Recording the episodes on your CRT TV with VHS tapes.
Yeah. You know, piracy.
Hey, it's not piracy. It was made legal.
Nah. I mean, technically...
Yes. Mr. Rogers!
Yeah, I know. I know. But if it happened today, people would definitely call it piracy.
It does happen today. It's called DVR.
Yeah, but do you record the shit you get on DVR onto a different medium to watch without having to pay for it later on, you know?
I mean, if I was like, if I knew I wasn't gonna have my DVR in a bit, I'd be like, yeah, probably.
That's fair. I used to record old Simpsons episodes. Okay.
Do you still have them?
No? Of course I don't. So,
that's a lot of old commercials gone to waste.
Oh, no, I paused the recording during the commercials.
You fiend!
Look, I was like 8. I was Cody's age. You know what? That's actually accurate. I was doing exactly what Cody was doing. But I didn't have the patience for commercials. If I had known how much of a gold mine old commercials would be, then I absolutely would have recorded them.
Man.
Of course not.
We didn't know how good we had it back then.
Absolutely.
Commercials nowadays fucking suck.
Absolutely.
They're all boring.
I don't even see it commercials anymore because I have multiple ad blockers.
Same.
My dad always takes me.
Poor dad.
Yeah, he's poor because he takes me everywhere. Anyway, I found a map on the internet.
Was that day your first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I just never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And the security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. Am I supposed to talk when you're cutting me off all the time? Jeez. God, I love this kid.
He's such a little shit.
He is, and that's accurate to a 7-year-old. Off the path? Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path, there's a little woods, and that's where I was. I see. Anyhow. Going to Studio 1. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see the monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio?
He got lost for 30 minutes. He got lost into the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was just standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. He opened the gate and went inside. I see. What then? Wait, I thought... Yeah, Hammer was supposed to go in first and then the you know? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy? A person? Kinda tall? Skinny? Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. It's kinda far away. He's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Ow. What happened to the bad guy? Well, yeah, kinda didn't move. Not a bit, it was like he was dead. Yeah, I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really?
Really?
Guessing the killing really freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say. Alright,
It sounds like we need to object.
well, no, I need to present something.
Yeah, you know what happens when you present?
Yeah,
You
okay.
say objection.
I'm gonna present the camera. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to present the camera. Or the scrapbook.
I don't know.
A new digital he's always carrying, but he's still learning how to use it. Wait, he's not... Okay, I'm gonna try presenting the scrapbook.
Okay.
Damn it, the music's still going. Alright, then it's gotta be the book.
Didn't you just present the book?
Or shit, no, it's gotta be the camera. Yeah, damn it.
There we go.
The music stopped. That's how you know it's the right thing. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say beforehand that you're always bringing your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. I love that face. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Right, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Putting on the pressure too much? This digital camera contraption you're talking about here in 2014?
2016.
2020? Actually, why are we here? We should be on Zoom.
I'm an old man.
No, that's fair.
What do you mean? So you're telling me it's like one of those Kodak cameras, except there's no film?
Is this one of those Lolaroid cameras?
He know what a Polaroid is. He's from the 70s.
Silver, they can't say brand names.
Actually, I think So there's this phenomenon with brand names where if you say them enough to be synonymous with like the thing in general, it kind of loses its branding. Like with Kleenex.
Or Xerox, or Jet
Yes.
Ski.
Yeah. Those were all... And Band-Aid. Those are
And
all...
one brand of dumpster that I can't remember.
Yeah. Those are all brand names that ended up losing their brand identity because they became too common. And that's why Adobe is trying to get people to stop using Photoshop as a verb to mean digitally edited. Even regardless of what program it's used, because that could make them lose their branding for Photoshop. And that is why I will continue to say Photoshop when I mean
Because
digitally
fuck
edited.
Adobe.
Yeah, fuck Adobe. They're trying to...
Fuck Adobe and fuck Pantone.
Yeah.
What is this digital camera y'all is talking about?
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. The new sort of camera here in the year 2016.
Okay, to be fair, the date was kind of retconned in.
That's fair. But I'm still gonna do that, because I fucking love that joke. Best one that did it, Harvey Birdman. I come from the far-off future in the year 2000.
The far-off future of the year 2002. And then the thing says 2004.
Yeah, that is my favorite gag in Harvey Birdman.
I've never watched Harvey Birdman.
Oh my
Attorney
god,
at Law.
you should binge it. It is.
I've also never seen Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
I think Harvey Birdman is better, but you should definitely watch Harvey Birdman. It is hilarious.
I should watch the Phoenix Wright cartoon.
I will after I beat this. Anyway, Cody, now I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he is a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You want to fight about it? You got a problem with that? Oh my god, I love the box. It's so great.
I love that he doesn't have it like tied. He doesn't have the sword tied to his back. He just has it sticking out his backpack.
That is really good. Oh shit. Are you trying to use that? Why wouldn't I use it? I mean, I was too busy watching.
Very well, please testify the court about what you were so busy watching.
What I saw.
I would wear Cody's hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my camera on with me, but I was glued to the action, so I couldn't take my eyes off it. In retrospect, I probably should have just hit record on my camera as I watched. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, and wham! And then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, Steel Samurai rules.
Is that all? Well, that was brief. That's right, your cross-examination.
I love his pouty face. This is
He's
my
such a
favorite
pouty little guy.
I love kids who are just absolute shits. So why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So, the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you it was a person. It was a person. How was he dressed? Yeah, I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
How exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch and a samurai chop and a samurai slam. Something like that.
So no spear? Still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Should I press him harder? Because he didn't say anything about the spear.
Maybe save Scum.
Yeah, okay, I actually will. Alright. Cody? Oh, no music! That was the right choice.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
Objection! You know as well as I do, he was being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part. The killing blow.
Order, order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how you may have missed something so vital?
Well, he never made it into the studio. That's how. Oh, that's the thing.
Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. I've ascertained that the young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why would he watch the climax of this fight?
Hold on. What do I have for evidence? Oh, that may have been when the thing fell. Because he said it wasn't broken when he wandered in.
Yeah, but then he said he was lost for about a half an hour.
Yeah.
So I think he did get in around 2. Yeah, he got in at 2, was lost for half an hour, and then saw it happen.
Why wouldn't he watch the fight? Maybe he tried to... Oh! Maybe the camera. I think the camera. Maybe he was trying to get a picture of it. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why
did he look away? I think the camera. He may have been trying to get a picture, but he doesn't know how.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out how to use the camera.
Here's my proof.
What's that, the camera?
The witness stated he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Ah!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at this critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You gotta think we're picking on little kids?
Pressing is not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there's no way he could just stand there watching his hero.
Yeah, smart of me to realize that the child was lying. It's almost like they all lie, all the time.
And not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there's only one reason you would have looked away from the fight. And that's because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. All right, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testifies once more.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. You are 7 years old, and I am slapping you with reality. No photo?
Yeah, you're right, Pops. Bill Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. I held up my camera to try and take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened.
That's all that happened. Yep.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways. Alright, no photo. Pops?
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer.
Geezer?
I'm Mr. Edgeworth.
And I'm bearded gentleman.
That's what I hate about you grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious.
Okay, off with the gloves, kids. Testify, witness, testify!
Testify!
Yeah!
So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely? Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open, so I missed it.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, the person was on the ground in the steel samurai.
That's all?
Yeah.
I'd like to make an observation.
Yeah?
This whole time,
He's outside.
this whole time he's referred to the villain as a guy and not the evil magistrate.
That is true.
That means Jack
He
was
wasn't
killed
in
out of
armor.
costume.
Yeah, he wasn't in
He
his
was killed-
costume.
He was killed out of costume and then put in it by the murderer.
Yeah. I knew that there should have been more blood at the scene. That means, yeah, and it also took place outside the studio. I would have once they got the lens open. Did really not take any pictures, not even once? Yeah, I'm gonna press him. I definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody.
The
Listen up,
music
Cody.
has stopped.
Yes, that means I made the right choice. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened today. You took a picture.
Hey,
Bullseye.
how did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. You're a liar. You're a
One of my
liar.
powers.
You know goddamn well what happened to him. Murderer. Liar. Confess. Confess, you
You're
liar.
a turkey.
Oh, man. That was one of my favorite scenes in South Park. I'll have to show it to you later, but it's from Butter's very own episode. Mr. Stotch confesses to... Mr. Stotch and his wife confess to trying to kill Butters. And every time he says, like, you're a liar, it zooms in on, like, O.J. Simpson, Representative Condit, and the Ramseys, you know, the parents of Jean-Benet Ramsey. And he's just like, liar, confess, murderer. It just zooms in on them. And that's how they get around the rules telling them that they can't just call people who probably committed murder murderers. I see through your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this.
Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
Did you? You would not have erased them.
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why do I want to keep a picture like that?
It's becoming less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction. How can I pick holes in this short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
I think now I gotta present the thing when he says he erased. Ah, damn it. Okay. I think now I gotta. Oh, God damn it! I didn't mean to press. Meant to hit tab.
Rip.
Ah. Okay. I think now I gotta present this.
Yeah?
Cody! Jesus fucking Christ.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take the picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Well, zam! I got them all. Never miss one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? And if you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase them. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. It claims the perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has ever won.
I see.
Don't you find it very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order, order! Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of him in the album.
I'm starting to get into sort of like an Obama cadence for the judge. If he took a picture of his hero, then I would expect to see him in the album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Oh shit, did the Steel Samurai tell him to erase it?
Gasp. Maybe.
No way. No way.
Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Yeah. Are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to this court what's going on here. Is there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Well, the boy erased photos.
Steel Samurai didn't win. Oh shit! Oh, maybe it was Powers that was in the Steel Samurai suit. The Steel Samurai.
No.
Maybe. Because they also don't have a picture of Powers going there. Oh wait, no, not Powers. Sorry. Sorry, no. Fuck. What's the victim's name?
Jack Hammer.
Yeah, maybe it was Hammer in the suit.
Why would Hammer be in the Steel Samurai suit, though?
Maybe he wants to be the hero every now and then. He was in a bunch of samurai stuff as the hero.
True, true. The Steel Samurai didn't win.
I can only think of one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell me the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No, wait, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the seal. Did Cody take the spear and kill Hammer because he couldn't handle the Steel Samurai losing?
No, the spear's too heavy. He's a 7-year-old boy.
Are we sure? He's lied about everything else.
Silver, I do not think that this child is jacked. Look at his little noodly arms.
He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he'd believe in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth!
I love that he's standing on a little paw.
I do too. It's a donut crate of all things.
Order! I will have order. I want donuts. Specifically ones that have been stepped on. Witness? Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
I've made a child cry. My work here is done. Ready? The day you saw the Steel Samurai lose the fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down and he didn't move.
The Steel Samurai's the one that fell down and didn't move.
Order!
What? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
I'm trying to discredit this child.
The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Are you sure? According to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
That's alright, what's going on?
Apparently, we've all made a serious error.
An error? What's all this about?
The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what's happening, it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai was on the ground to lay still. In other words, the samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Yeah, because he knew about the limp.
And he's shorter.
Yes, which explains the pants.
The pants!
It comes first circle!
Order! So the Steel Samurai in the photograph, you're saying this man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor.
Ow.
Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury.
But hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to steal one already?
That's what everyone thought, but remember what Miss Old Dag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No, he was already gone to the studio before I had got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would the victim do such a thing? Oh.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it.
Yeah, I thought that was the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Perhaps.
Excuse me, what?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What?
Show us quick.
No, wait, man. Never you look at me like that.
No!
Here it is.
So the murder did take... Studio 2! That's Studio 2!
That's a 2 there.
That's a 2!
Well, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that there could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this evidence doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo's all the evidence you need to win this trial.
The murder did happen. It was the bent thing that killed, maybe. Maybe
what?
Maybe. Okay. It was the producer. I think it was the producer. So, get this. I'm getting my Charlie Day conspiracy board. Okay, so Will Powers injured his foot, which means he wouldn't be able to do the fight scene that was scheduled that day. But the producer would probably not allow that to happen. So she probably got Hammer to dress in the Steel Samurai and maybe was trying to teach him the moves, and he fell over on the fleur-de-lis that was bent, and maybe that's how he died. And then they put him in the magistrate costume to make it look like Powers did it. That's what I think happened.
Maybe.
Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Yes. Yes.
Find the inconsistency in the photo.
Your Honor, look at this.
I see. A gate?
Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate?
Yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But... that's impossible!
Well, what's this all about? Please explain, so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I used the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we see is the photo taken at the time of the murder. It does not say 1 on it, on that gate photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime.
Tell the judge where the murder took place.
Yep. Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in the Studio 2. Because the trailer is there, where everyone was there. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was being held in that very trailer, and they were on break!
They were on break.
At Studio 2.
And Sal was too busy eating to notice anything.
Yeah, which means it had to have been the producer.
Or, maybe one of the sponsors.
Well, if it was the sponsor, we probably would have met them by now.
Yeah, true, but...
there was a break going on in the meeting corresponding to the time of the death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manila and Dee Vasquez were out eating a steak. Dee wasn't, because Sal ate her steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. That path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Sal Manila's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said that no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse is true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. And they were the ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2.
Ora!
The defense makes the following claim. The scene of the crime was at Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. And Hammer, for some reason, stole the samurai costume. And then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness! Jack Hammer's the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof the victim's jackhammer stole the costume.
I do have proof.
You do?
Yeah.
You do is right.
They're surprised I'm so confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume.
The sleeping
pills. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
Found on the table of the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers were. The label reads, sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. Bottle does raise some suspicion, yes? There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on the bottle.
I suppose you're right. Hey, well, the court will take up possession of the bottle.
Alright, it was given to the judge.
This court will suspend its proceedings in current trial for today. Scotty Atkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The still samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find an answer to the following question. Why would he steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find your answers for me by tomorrow.
I don't think that's actually my job. I think I've done, technically speaking, I've done enough to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that it wasn't him.
Yeah, the man was drugged and a sleepy.
Yeah, that right there.
Your job simply is to prove that that Will Powers is innocent. It's
Yeah.
not your job to find out who
Yeah,
killed him.
let Gumshoe do that shit.
Yeah, that's the police's job,
Yeah.
not a lawyer.
Yeah, my job was just to prove that it wasn't Powers, unless he sleepwalked. Plot twist, it was Powers, but he was sleepwalking the entire time.
Mr. Edgeworth? You'll need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you'll need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended till tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Alright.
The way that Edgeworth's blazer goes up in the back makes it look like he's got a dumpy.
Court is adjourned.
Alright, we still have like about half an hour until it's been 2 hours.
Yeah, 40 minutes until it's been 2 hours.
Damn.
Whew, that was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about three times during the trial.
Can you please not break your neck like that? Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. You're even better actors than I am. Maybe I should take up an acting career. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Well, dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
No, we aren't.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Thanks. Alright, do you want to... That means there's probably like 2 more chapters?
Oh, jeez, we're like, what? Fucking 3 chapters into this?
Well, he said that was the last extension, which means we have 1 day of investigation, then 1 final trial.
True.
Do you want to just beat it tonight? Have it beat this chapter, or beat this episode, and just have a longer episode?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm entranced. I'm intrigued. I
Yeah.
must know.
Everything I have said thus far, everything I stated at the start of this has been wrong. God, I was so confident in my opening about what I thought it was.
Oh well.
Yeah. So now I think that he intentionally made Powers break his ankle or sprain his ankle and then drugged him so that he could convince the producer and director to let him be the Steel Samurai. And then
an argument broke out.
Yeah. Or maybe he didn't get the moves down properly and he got impaled by the fence. And so to cover that up, they put him in the magistrate costume and then
stabbed a hole in the chest of it.
Yeah. Okay. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Huh? Oh, Maya.
So, what happened?
Well, I think we've got a pretty good idea of who did it. Now all I need is motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. It's so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty disgusting. Well, we have no time to waste. Alright, I do want to talk to... well, no. Alright.
Boy, it's no wonder that in fucking, like, 10, 17 years, however far away fucking Apollo Justice is from this.
Is it like 1 day?
Phoenix is like, the court system's corrupt, and you gotta save it, Apollo.
Yeah. I don't think Powers would know anything else at this moment.
Maybe not, but we have to see if the director has any, or if the, we have to see if that, if the guard has anything to say.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, it's no laughing matter. Let's see what the guard has to say. This guard monitors the visiting rooms. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Nice. All right.
I can't wait to see what they say for him next chapter, next episode.
All right. Now I'm gonna. The old windbag sure is quiet today.
Hey, that's me.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
You eat, you die.
Woo, she's alive!
Hold on, I have to try. Computer that runs the security cams. Huh? Looks like it was turned off for the day. Okay. Security guard station. Miss Old Bag must like junk food. Computer's camera. Damn it! It won't let me eat the donuts.
I think well, yeah, if you eat them, you die.
So they're poisoned. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. poor old hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief? I won't forget this. I didn't call him any of that. Oh wait, no, I did. I said
You did call him a thief.
Yeah, I did. I forgot about that.
And you did say that he drugged a man.
Yeah, okay, you know what? That's fair. Oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old hammer would never do such a thing. I did it. Oh, shoot, you got me again. Would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Alright, I want to know about Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, one of the studio bigwigs. I love her. She always gets her way. She seems so bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, director? Sal? He's a soft pushover, does whatever Vasquez says. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Gross.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt?
I'll tell you when you're older, Maya.
That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. Alright,
Windbag's got balls.
What?
I'm just remembering from the last episode.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's check the employee area. See if we can talk to Sal.
It's still the same day.
Yeah.
I guess they're not filming today either.
Yeah, no shit. The main villain is dead, and the main protagonist is in custody.
I did want to see them filming, just one time.
Shall be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah, no touching. No touching.
Eek!
Gumshoe! Sorry, pal, I didn't mean to frighten you.
I almost had a heart attack!
I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic
Yes,
indeed.
Patrick Warburton.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, are you looking for the sleeping pills? Yeah, found traces thereof. Alright.
Oh, you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. How?
For a thorough examination, gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy, Bill Nye, is testing a solution. This reacts with sleeping pills, you see. There's traces, they'll change color.
Wow, neat!
Oh, I think that we're going to have to test it on the other plates. I don't know why, but I get the feeling the plates were because they had the T-bone steak. They ate the T-bone steak. Maybe.
Okay, everyone ate T-bone steak.
There's no bones. Maybe Hammer and Powers did not eat a T-bone steak, and at some point they swapped the plates to. Maybe Hammer swapped the plates in afterwards to hide the fact that he poisoned someone.
Maybe.
I don't know. The plates are very suspicious still. There's no bones in the ones in the employee lounge.
Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now everything's in due time, pal. A testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. The food on the plate had been laced. Damn it! Okay. Looks like it. The steak plate. Damn it, I was really hoping that it was swapped.
Will Powers is a big guy. He needs protein.
Yeah, I know.
One of the other plates could have been swapped, I guess.
Maybe. What if it was... Penny's the one that made the things. Maybe she's the one that drugged.
Again, I don't think Penny has anything to do with this.
Even if...
Remember, she was in Studio One!
I know, but now that's irrelevant that we've established that Hammer was the one in the suit. Her alibi doesn't mean anything in the preamble leading up to it, because she still had to bring the food to Studio 2 during the time of the murder.
Again, I don't think it was Penny.
Okay, to tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Think? Do I look like I'm paid to think? I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Will Powers anymore. I feel kinda bad for Edgeworth, though. Why? How's he doing anyways? Edgeworth's out of control. He was waiting in the room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. And then he threw it into a torch. And then he pulled out the coffee pot and just tossed it into the audience. And he shoved his boot onto the table. It was really weird. Whoa. Yeah, talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Hey, whatever happened to the empty bottle? Oh, that bottle of sleeping pills. I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Amber's prints on the bottle. So that means...
So that means...
Oh shit, yeah, sorry, that was you. Yeah, it looks like the one that put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. Which means it definitely wasn't your client since he was asleep, drugged on sleeping pills, which means you don't really need to do anything else, really. So I was right. Yeah. Alright. Gonna examine, the Great's still lying here.
Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fix it, I just kick it off again.
That poor assistant. Alright. Let us...
The vending machine!
Oh yeah.
Get a soda.
Actually, yes, that's... I should try that. Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, so normal. Ow.
Aw.
Let's see if anyone's in the dressing room.
Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they?
I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back here soon. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look into his bag again.
Let's steal.
Mr. Powers' bag.
I hope WP can come pick it up himself soon.
Soon.
Ah, she's given up on her thieving.
Damn it. Yeah, she no longer wants to thief now that she knows it ends up with murder. There's a box of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Oh, it's completely empty. Oh, Maya's eyes burning at the back of my neck. Nope, she hasn't given up on her thieving. Alright, so since there's probably nothing else there. Okay. So let's go to Studio 2. Okay, let's check to see if there's anyone in Studio 1.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer?
Alright, actually, let's go check. Oh no, I can't go right because I don't have the key card anymore. Oh, it's her.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hello.
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
I am so fucked up on it. This is authentic opium. Oh my god. That's all she has to say, apparently.
Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here the day of the murder, and...
Did you just shush me?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
That's why she wanted to get rid of the she wanted to end the Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Fey blood speaks to me, I know it! I know it!
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila.
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves.
Oh dear. Not even looking. Okay, hey, you look.
But why are you showing that to me, Nick?
Well, someone's gotta see it. Alright, let's examine this. Some flowers here.
Wow, it's so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. You could kill someone with it.
In fact, why you could be stabbed to death by one of those.
Yeah. In fact, it's just about the size of the spearhead, at least before it gets to the fleur part. Okay. Alright. Sal is probably in the trailer.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare car she needed. Alright.
I don't need drugs. I'm high on trading cards.
Cuts them up
Fucking
and
off
snorts them.
Nah, just... Okay, but to be fair, old Magic the Gathering cards have a great smell.
Old cards in general. Have you ever smelt a a deck of playing cards that are like 30 years old?
The smell of ink.
Yes, it's the smell of old paper, even if it is cardboard. It looks like they were designing a set to use on the Steel Samurai show. You got some figures to see how much it would cost. Can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Alright.
Time to examine everything.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna check out this thing.
The same.
Light van, blah blah blah.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But I do have this!
Why are you showing me an attorney's badge, Nick?
Oh wait, let me examine the plates. This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
Something wrong?
I don't know, I'm getting this funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know?
Can't say that I do. Yeah, the thing that feels odd is the lack of bones. What if I present the T-bone steak to her? Damn it. Okay.
Present the T-bone plate to the guard.
Oh yeah.
Undeniable evidence.
Miss Oldbag, what do you think of this? Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much.
Maybe the sleeping bottle.
It's all back now. Damn it. Okay, let's talk to...
Why do you still have Cody's fucking...
Because it has the picture on it. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
A certified genius. She's been at Global Studio for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and,
And what?
Nothing, forget it. I only heard rumors anyhow. Rumors? Can you tell me anything about Miss Manila? I used to be a magistrate to VHS director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I heard he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he says how high and all that. Can't imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. What the fuck, Phoenix? That's so unnecessarily rude. We need to cancel Phoenix.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business, but he just stopped taking big roles. That's when he began to appear in little projects around Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
Well, he just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Oh shit! Was he having an affair with Miss Vasquez?
Gasp.
Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Alright, I think that might be the information that we needed. Now let's go talk to Miss Vasquez about it.
Hold on, I don't think it's going to be saying anything different.
Yeah. Maybe the guard then. Maybe the guard will have something to say about it, because she was a big fan of Hammer. No? Oh, actually, what if I show him the thing?
Show him he was drugged.
Excuse me. Thanks for showing me whatever it is. Alright. What about this? No. Damn it. Mr. Powers, have you seen this? What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life. These are the Steel Samurais that appear at the live shows. A fanboy collected all the pictures himself. Seeing things like this really make me think. I mean so much to these kids. Oh wait, what if I show her the scrapbook? Because she said she wanted to... Okay. I'm gonna show Vasquez the scrapbook, see if that gives her a reaction. Because she said that she wanted to cancel Steel Samurai. So maybe if I show her the scrapbook, let's see. Oh wait, present. Oh god damn it.
What do I do?
I don't want to look on the wiki. Maybe okay.
Oh,
Let's talk.
Gumshoe.
Let's talk. Yeah, Gumshoe.
Yeah, let's show some things. Oh shit, not that.
Guzmu.
Yeah, let's go see if Gumshoe if we can bring something to God damn it. Okay. Nope. Studio main gate. I really do not like the navigation.
I think it'd be better if you were navigating on a DS. I think.
Probably. All right. So detective, about the bottle.
Oh yeah, that. Talk about embarrassing, pal. I can't believe I missed out my first sweep for evidence. So now I can apologize to Mr. Edgeworth.
It must be tough being a detective with all that responsibility.
Oh yeah.
Right. Shit. Present that.
Looks like Will Powers was drugged. I'm gonna go back to precinct, do more detailed tests.
You're being very free with your information today, detective.
Well, Doc, I'll tell you what this, pal, but I was kind of impressed at today's trial. Most lawyers would have given up after the director's testimony, but I think if anyone but you were up there, Powers would have been done by now.
What about the scrapbook? You present or picture? The spear. Nope. The spear. Okay. So no new information. Wait, who's... No. Okay.
I'm telling you, everyone ate T-bone steaks. Sal ate the bones. He ate it so fast he didn't have time to distinguish between meat and bone.
Maybe the dressing room? Oh shit, Penny! Jesus Christ!
Oh,
put a
hello.
fucking bell on her!
What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What?
What?
Why? Oh,
What?
yes,
Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm real grateful for all you've done. But... this week's the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! No!
Oh,
That's you.
yeah, sorry, I was getting a drink. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
No, that's you.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt?
So it's not an affair, it's blackmail.
What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. And after that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set? Oh, was the bent thing from 5 years ago? An accident
Maybe.
5 years ago.
Yes, in Studio 2. That trailer there was part of the film set.
Could you tell us more about what happened?
Sorry. I don't think I can. They really don't want us talking about it. What do you mean the last what do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no!
No! No!
Also, I hear Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Why aren't they going to be making kid shows anymore?
Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. I'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. We all have the same voice. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
I think Penny's voice is a little more nasally.
Nick, say
Maya's.
something.
Something! Oh, yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called here. Here, take a look at this. Shit. What are we doing? Oh, the scrapbook.
And this is...
A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. This show shouldn't be canceled just because some adults can save face. I would think that you would understand better than anyone. Because you're a big nerd who likes Sentai.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. What is the Global Studios so intent in hiding? Tell me about the accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Alright. What happened 5 years ago?
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died?
Oh, that's you.
Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she has on Mr. Hammer?
That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public and I'm getting a fucking phone call?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid of what it would do to his career if word got out.
I'll be right back. I gotta tell my mom.
Alright, I'll read their stuff. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here in the studios back then, you know? Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Alright. So then, we gotta talk to Miss Oldbag then. What? You're still slinking around? If you would like the place so... the old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. What do you think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. And it's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Alright, let's talk about 5 years ago. I just want to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told you? Where did you hear that from? Nicholas. Nichols? Penny Nichols, the assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, anyway, we heard about the accidents. It was during filming with Jackhammer. He killed a man, didn't he? What whippersnappers! Dredging up old dirt on someone's past, and the recently departed too, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job. I'm trying to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim Hammer stole the Powers costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole the costume? I do have proof. Sorry, Miss Wimbag, but I have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole the costume. Here's my proof. What? An empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. That proved. Yeah, I'm sure the old Hammer had some sleepless nights. What's it prove those pills were on Mr. Will Powers? Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak at lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? Is the plate that he used to eat the steak on. There are traces of the sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, you see. Tired of holding it all in? Miss Oldbag. You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, the paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the Mafia. She silenced the paparazzi permanently. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, the poor Hammer never meant to harm anyone. It's Oldbag. Hold on a minute. It's Oldbag. Here, take this. What? A photograph? Oh, shit! Wait a second. Picture. Is that the trailer for Studio 2?
Hey, I'm back.
Hey,
what did I miss?
Very important evidence that we got.
Yeah, maybe you should have waited. So what happened other than
The
dead guy?
The accident 5 years ago.
See, the fleur-de-lis did come in use.
Yeah.
In the past.
Yeah. Hammer was supposed to be fighting with the bad guy on top of those stairs here. He pushed the other actor and he fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. Is she the paparazzi? Was she the paparazzi member that took the photo?
Yes.
Plot twist, it was actually Cody.
He'd be too!
Yeah! That's just what he wants you to think. I understand.
He just wants you to believe that he's a 7-year-old boy. When in fact he's actually a 35-year-old man with a rare health condition.
I get the feeling that twist is probably gonna end up like, oh, the person who died was Cody's father or something.
No, his dad takes him to the amusement park all the time.
So he says... Cody is a known liar.
He's a young boy.
Yeah. And young boys lie. Jesus Christ, that's brutal. Well, I'm gonna go show this to D. Actually, wait, hold on. I want to show this to, I want to see if I can show this to Gumshoe first. Actually, no. I'm gonna see if I can show this to Will. All right. Yeah, no, okay. Alright, then I guess I'll show it to Gumshoe. I want to see if I can... Let's see. Employee area. Oh.
Detective Gumshoe must have left by now.
Probably thinking about what to do in tomorrow's trial.
I bet Edgeworth is pretty angry with him.
Okay. Alright, let's see if Penny's there.
The assistant must have gone off somewhere. That stuff about Mr. Hammer must have come as a shock to her.
Okay, I guess we'll go show it to Dee then. Alright, actually, I want to see if there's anyone in the trailer. Nope, okay. Yeah, literally the only person I can interact with at the moment.
I mean, you can interact with Maya at the law office.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna be any help.
Where?
What?
Where did you get that?
Well...
Old bag.
Old?
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? You used it to control Mr. Hammer.
The wind.
So, what?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Let's examine the flower box now that I know it killed someone. Oh.
Yes, they're taking good care of it because there's probably a dude buried underneath them.
You think they buried him under... What if they used the incinerator?
No, it says that the incinerator was only recently installed.
Okay, that's fair.
You came. Well then, what was that you
Oh, she's so eager all
were
of a
talking
sudden.
about?
Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you?
Look how shocked she is.
Yeah! That fucking got to her. That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change.
So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That's what I mean.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Why would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
I ran him so fucking hard.
But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo to the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. That's why she did the photo.
To be fair, in all fairness, I fully condone assaulting the paparazzi.
Yeah. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence, boys.
Ooh, I love the one that's directly to her left.
Yeah.
Who are they?
Professionals.
This one here's name is Leon. He's French and he's currently training an apprentice, Natalie Portman.
Haha.
I like Leon the Professional. That's a good movie.
They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heart.
Why do you want this photograph so badly? Who the fuck? Did this... This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it?
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No!
No! No! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to precinct with me right now.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Okay, so he wasn't impaled with the fence. That was 5 years ago. You okay, pal? Thought I was a little late with my entrance. Don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared.
Don't mention it, pal. I'm just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, shit. I want to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay. I've got one more job to do today.
Hello?
Sorry, my sister came in.
Oh.
Okay. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Alright, now we're just gonna do the trial.
We're gonna do the trial now, or are we gonna do that next time?
No, we said we were gonna do a long episode.
Right.
We've been on this chapter for like half the series thus far.
Yeah, true. Well, to be fair, we are finally out of the tutorial stage.
That is true. Oh.
This is the first one where we didn't explicitly see who committed the murder.
And I accused every single person.
October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
The
Look, he's got a
killer.
dumpy.
Yeah.
He's got a dumpy.
I know.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution's ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Well, today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today.
Maybe he'll get his worth out of it. Dumpy!
This episode's gonna be called Edgeworth's Dumpies. Oh, that's you.
The prosecution calls Mrs. D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
I think you were supposed to ask her that information.
Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
I love how everyone's just shitting on Edgeworth.
It's funny.
Well, Mrs. Vasquez, please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Like I said, the only Ace Attorney I've beaten is Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and Baron von Zeeks is very different from Edgeworth. He doesn't get shocked like that. He's really good at keeping his calm and composure, I say, as he regularly crushes chalices in his hands and throws them at the audience and into fires.
That's the reference.
Yeah. He also sticks his boot on the table a lot. He has some fantastic boots, by the way.
Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Alright. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Metaphorically speaking, because, I don't want a lawsuit on my hands.
I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. I'm getting a phone call.
Alright,
Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm being given a little bit.
Okay.
Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you.
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with the monkey's head toppling over.
Alright, the van was added to the court record.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Alright, here's the part where I have to go help my mom. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'll read what she says. I'm just gonna press. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Day of the murder. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk about a bit more about that. Objection. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears. And what exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Okay. Maybe you could try remembering?
No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think that it was between those times.
You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. But there was a really funny one that you need to see. Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
Okay. Oh shit, not that. Hold it. You had Sal take you. What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Alright. And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break.
I don't think she ate the T-bone steak. I'm pretty sure Sal ate hers. Do you have anyone to verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else.
One person's enough.
Not really. She committed the murder during the break, and then she wouldn't have had time to eat the T-bone steak. There's some evidence that she didn't eat the steak.
Well, Nick, find anything?
Kinda wish she said a little more.
Hard. I think she's pretty sure to But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
Okay, what do I have? Proof that she didn't eat the steak. Oh, cause the bones. That means Sal ate it, cause yes, I'm gonna present the steak because bones. Yes! Ah! Just as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I say you didn't.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this! It's
a plate?
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, there's a large bone left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Miss Manila ate outside at the table outside the trailer. And there was no bone. The thing I've been saying the entire time. Yes! Finally!
I'm telling you, she's gonna be like, we put them in the incinerator.
The plates were bare.
Yeah.
Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave behind the bone? I think I know how. You didn't.
You ate the bone too.
You ate boneless steak. Oh god, I really want to, but that'd be.
Save scum, save scum. I want to see the funny words.
Okay, I will save scum. I'm save scumming just for this. Alright. You ate the bone too.
Nick, are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone.
Hey, I don't eat it either.
That's alright. I too will leave the bone.
Can I try that again? Oh, it didn't even give you a penalty.
Hey, that means technically I still haven't save scummed.
Hooray!
You didn't eat any steak during the breaks. You took your steak and threw it in somewhere else. Like the incinerator.
Drunk. That's the sound she makes.
I see.
So what was she doing during the break then? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Salmonella, meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Laura.
Saying, yes, Your Honor. Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak. And she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Or any of the cleaners, the professionals that you had with you. They could have done it too.
That's alright. That a little presumptuous.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
Let him claim what he wants. Oh, that's you.
You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying the day would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
She just starts pouring a bottle of wine into 2 glasses and puts poison into one of them. But you don't know which one. And
Silver,
then,
we've already had our state-mandated Princess Bride reference today.
okay, that's fair.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
I disagree.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could.
No, I think that she pushed him onto the fence. I think that it would be a great deal of difficulty with that, using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on the case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
It was the fence!
What's the meaning of this?
What's the meaning of this?
That
The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
Okay.
That's his new voice.
I know, that's
No.
fair. I did accidentally steal a few of your lines, because, you know... look, it's hard to keep track sometimes.
Yeah.
I have an urge to respond to
The
you.
spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. Show the proof. The picture.
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
I haven't said anything yet.
You know well enough.
That you're going to present the wrong evidence.
I can sense it too with my fey blood.
Okay. So, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. Okay,
It's fucking broken. It's got tape on it.
you know what? That's fair. I present to you my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast! Remember that the spear got broken during the morning's action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man wearing a thick costume with this through the chest with duct tape? Aura!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon? I can. Now I present the picture. Why would I make a claim if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see what this murder weapon is.
Look at this photograph!
Hey, he just says photo.
Don't care.
What is this? Oh, why is Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs? Order! If I cannot have order, the trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is all this about?
The photograph from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studio.
What does that have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying...
Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again.
Exclamation point.
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside Studio 2 trailer, and then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago.
Precisely.
Bit of an unnecessary gap, but...
Ironic, isn't it?
Strange, isn't it?
Ironic, isn't it? He could push others onto fence posts, but he could not stop himself from being pushed onto a fence post.
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true.
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died in at the trailer, as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1?
Of course not, we used the van.
And then returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to it? Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off his stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time!
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet she could move it. She had another way.
I bet she could move it.
Or she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands.
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there's no way for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And then there was a way for you to carry the body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Well, Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
It's probably that new evidence that was put into the thing just for this. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it.
Gasp.
Recall your testimony. There was... Oh, that's you.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van...
I'm just imagining Edgeworth standing in the corner of the courtroom, like his Dumpy. It's like, everyone's so mean to me.
Yeah. You had Sal drive you in the body, and then before anyone else got there, you put the body in the magistrate's costume.
Hold on, Mr. Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manila who that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator?
Oh, that's actually really...
He was too busy he was unaware he was too busy eating.
Okay. Of course he wasn't.
Huh. So without Mr. Manila noticing anything, she put the body in the van? Then managed to put the body into the costume? Are you seriously suggesting that's possible?
Of course I'm not serious.
How?
I was only kidding to lighten up the proceedings.
Light? Listen, you can't lighten up a murder.
Mr. Wright,
The court requests that you refrain from making claims in jest. Yes, Your Honor. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to have been placed in the van and then put into the costume. There's no way for Ms. Vasquez could have done it alone. I mean, she could have used any number of her professionals to help her.
Yeah, you know, the professionals that she was threatening you with?
Yeah, the ones that are really good at erasing things. And don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because that was covered in Mr. Hammer's
No
blood.
wonder we can't find it. It was in the incinerator.
Yes, they burned it in the smallest
That's why it had so
zone.
much soot.
Yes! Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win? I was expecting a freak out. So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? That's it?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, it was you? You killed Jack Hammer?
Who can say? You sure I did? Mr. Wright?
is she gonna pin it on fucking Sal?
We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But it's only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. We've just, all that matters is the reasonable doubt that my client didn't do it. Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
Oh, what do I do now?
What do we do?
Miss Vasquez, you did it.
That wasn't a question.
Did you do it?
No.
Is that right? Yes, Your Honor?
Yeah, I'm not sure the question helped this court get any closer to a verdict.
Testify again. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. Damn it! Come so far only to fail.
It seems there's no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Edgeworth.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
Damn it! That's
I
a good
didn't.
fake out, though.
I see. Very well.
Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
Imagine suddenly.
I'm your witness.
Phoenix goes, objection! He's badgering the witness!
I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth. I do see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly do you want her to testify about?
Well, yes, indeed, verily I say, ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify in court concerning this matter.
Nick! Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? Probably realized she did it too.
But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets the guilty verdict?
Yeah, and he's gonna prosecute her next time.
After all that.
Edgeworth. After finding the body.
I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it! I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
Oh fuck, sorry. My finger was a little heavy.
Then I went home.
I'll see what that one was.
I see no issue raised by this testimony. Almost right, or cross-examination.
Hey Nick, we're close, we're real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Okay, let's find out what that thing I missed was.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Wait, the script? No, the script was... Oh, the script was on the chair.
In Studio 1, the contradiction!
Yes,
But we don't really have evidence of that.
that's what I'm gonna press. The script in your direction notes?
Oh, Yes, they're quite valuable. Wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for the rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who would think of rehearsing after that?
Yeah, but you, in this scenario, you found out about the murder after leaving.
Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue.
Your Honor! Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement.
Huh?
Think! Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there couldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One.
What is happening the opposite day?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you've just said is a reasonable observation, but I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Well, are you thinking of changing your career, making a career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor.
But I assure you that defense leads to murder.
I'm simply prosecuting a new criminal.
Yeah.
I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have any explanation? Or an explanation?
Can't believe it. He's helping me. That dick!
So the prosecution's in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change their testimony to reflect their treason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
Wait, didn't she... I feel like that... Yeah, she wasn't there. She was in the trailer. How'd you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
That's fair. Tell the director.
You had to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now would have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
Let's see. The proceedings.
I mean, we still have the first half of her testimony to go on.
Yeah, but this is a new thing. What is this?
Let's go ahead and press her on the stuff earlier.
Yeah, okay. Okay. What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Not even Penny? Well, then you could have put the Hammer in the costume with Manila's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes?
Well, she did say she wasn't stuffing bodies into costumes, so we have
You
to
should
believe
try
that.
listening. You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy?
Witness will continue our testimony.
Alright. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember,
What?
there was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm?
Kind of. Wait a second.
Always press harder.
Wouldn't it be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murder in the body and one person was missing, right? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the Vince on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one here was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costumes, Powers doesn't really stand out.
But how did you know?
We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing.
Poor Powers.
Well, that explains that. Well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
Alright. What was everyone else doing at this time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence.
Wait, he didn't wake up until like an hour and a half later. Like, didn't he wake up at like 6:30 or 5:30?
He woke up at like 5 something.
Yeah.
Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
I think you're right. I know exactly what would lighten the mood. Your Honor, Edgeworth is the killer. Hold back. The security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
She said because she saw him going toward the studio.
Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact.
The photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything I can use there. You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
So you can't just decide who the police will and won't question?
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs in the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. Okay. So then, I have to prove that she didn't know. New Hammer was injured, so they left him behind. What do I do? Oh, maybe this? Seven? No.
The music continues.
Yeah. Okay. Wait! What about the head of the thing?
Ah, the monkey!
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna save in case I need a save scone. Damn it! Not that. Okay, hold on. Options. Save. Just in case. Okay, present the monkey. Nope.
No.
Gotta be with this thing.
What's the point of having so many bars if each wrong guess gets rid of 2 each time?
Maybe the injured photo? It was the injured photo. You knew Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yeah, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg in the photo. That's because he's pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
Wait, did he say that Hammer was in? Did she say Hammer was injured? And we missed that?
Yes!
Oh,
Yes.
damn it, we're idiots.
We're fucking stupid!
Yeah.
Oh well.
To be fair, I've been getting them confused the entire thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the point. The one person injured in the run-through that morning, the person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
Yes. I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. You must have gotten it wrong.
Yeah. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who got injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez? You saw Mr. Hammer limping. You didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You actually saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but, Mr. Powers who was injured.
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He's pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah!
And why? And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have to been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who was injured that morning.
Ooh, you know what? I bet she was trying to kill Powers.
Yeah,
and killed Jack on accident.
Yeah, because she wanted to end the Steel Samurai.
Order, I will have order in my court.
Witness, can you refute this claim?
Yes, freak out time? Oh, she's gonna break the... I hope she breaks the opium pipe. Yeah. See you sneak your way out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
The real killer's always so persistent.
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need motive.
Why would you have killed the victim?
A reason unclear to this court.
Does the defense have anything to say on the matter?
In other words, can you prove she had motive?
Of course I can prove it. Okay. I have proof, and I have to show it to you. I present to the court the evidence. I'm thinking maybe the scrapbook. Yeah, I think probably the scrapbook. It's either the scrapbook or the murder photo. But I think it's the scrapbook.
Maya. No.
No. Psst, Maya, look at... This is it.
Yeah. Why are you showing that to me, Nick? Why are you whispering?
Just testing it out on you.
Huh. Well, I'm afraid your test results are negative.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
hurry up with it. We have a certain tempo to maintain here.
Yes, Your Honor. Right, here it goes. I present to the court the evidence. Okay, it's gotta be
All right,
good.
so it wasn't the.
This is my proof. This is the photo from...
This is a photo from before.
Look, I thought that either A, it was because she wanted to end the Steel Samurai and thought that she was fighting the Steel Samurai, or B, because of the photo. This photo reveals the motive of this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? He's so close to freaking out. 5 years ago, Hammer was at the height of his fame. Oh, right, that's the Tennis Samurai. Oh, that's the sequel. They were filming the sequel. You know, the one that Maya really wanted to see that didn't get made.
No, Summer Samurai was the one with the horse.
Oh, okay. With D. Vasquez's help, the terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial begins on that day 5 years ago. No music. Ironically enough, the accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. As his fall from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly. It was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here. You've only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would D. Vasquez have?
Self-defense.
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. Policy of mine.
Mr. Wright,
Please explain the motive for the mess. Okay, so I do have to have evidence then. Right?
I guess. That or she had no motive and she's just a psycho.
Well, I don't think she had no motive. I think her motive was either trying to kill Powers, or he would have revealed... Oh, because she was in the photo. So that would have looked bad for her as well. Because it would come out that she was the one that covered it up. Okay, allow me to present the court evidence for the motive. Oh, God. I really want to say it's the scrapbook.
I also really want to... Because she said she's getting tired of the Steel Samurai.
This is my proof.
and this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer?
I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney's completely lost his marbles.
Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna save. Just because it's looking closer, like a point where I might have to save scum.
Yeah, we're getting a little low.
Yeah, we got like 3 more.
2. Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please.
Alright. Let's ask his motive. He's gotta have a reason. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is the photo again. This is my proof. Damn it. Okay.
You know what?
No
Let's wing
motive.
it. Let's wing it. Let's say no motive.
Yeah. He had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood, and all Miss Vasquez did was push her off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with the sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool security lady into thinking he was Powers. And Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Come on. Yes!
Yes!
Freak out time!
Nice subtle freak out.
Yeah. So you did it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Bigger freak out?
Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah!
Miss Vasquez! What happened
What
here?
happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs.
Manuel! Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
No! No! How could this?
It was an accident.
Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Manuel!
Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez.
No! No! It's not picking up. The no is not going up.
Oh,
Please, please don't die. Please.
Was Manuel her husband or something? Or her brother? Someone close to her?
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
It appears you've brought yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Well, fuck you, Edgeworth. Every Potter needs a pooper, and that's why they invited you. Party pooper, party pooper. I suppose you're right. Well, very well. The score finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Guilty.
Yay!
Oh my god, I can't thank you enough. That is all. Court is adjourned. Now get the fuck out of here.
Alright. Oh my god, he's an elf! Have we seen his ears before?
Yeah.
I don't think we have. At least not like this. Not straight on. They're kind of like in his neck almost.
He's a Zangief.
He is Zangief. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yeah. See, they look more natural there. Yeah, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. Bad enough that he wanted to kill Ms. Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Huh? Yeah, he wanted to put the blame on you. The goddamn scrapbook. Because you were the Steel Samurai. Look, I've been trying to use the goddamn scrapbook all game.
We can't thank you enough, Cody. You've helped us out real good.
Yeah, really, the only thing Cody helped us out with was saying that the Steel Samurai lost, and also the picture of Studio 2.
Yeah.
It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because that was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids' show as the villain to boot. Kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. Wow, I think I understand. You could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Well, thank you. I'm just glad this is all over. So am I.
Congratulations, WP.
Oh, well, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and, Oh yeah, it was incinerated and the show's being canceled. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick, Edgeworth.
Oh god, he looks creepy looking face on.
Say something right.
Something right.
I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? Too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings.
I can't fight this feeling any longer.
Gay.
Got what I said. It's like, imagine if Edgeworth and Phoenix just started singing REO Speedwagon like Alec Baldwin and Russell Brand did in Rock of Ages.
I haven't seen Rock of Ages.
Oh god, you need to. It's amazing. It's so stupid, I love it. It's got Tom Cruise singing Wanted by who was it? Bon Jovi?
I'm not a big fan of jukebox musicals, I'll be honest.
Well, it is very much a jukebox musical. I like it. Unnecessary feelings.
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you.
Well, fuck you too! This alright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if!
We're old friends.
They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now, we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
And so the curtain closed on another trial. And I caused quite a stir by revealing the accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Oh!
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy the trading cards too, okay? We have to trade them with Cody and the assistant.
Fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WB gets to play the lead again?
Is he playing the girl?
Is he? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world's ready for the real Will Powers. Is he playing the girl?
That'd be funny.
That would be funny. Alright. Who's that vampire-looking motherfucker? Right.
Turnabout goodbyes.
Alright. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I know this has been a long episode, about twice. I didn't think that those last two chapters would be that long, or else I would have definitely saved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you like this stuff, if you like us talking about Edgeworth's nappies and
No, not his nappies, his dumpies.
his dumpies.
Or his dumpy.
Yeah, if you like us talking about Edgeworth's Dumpy and how creepy Sal. By the way, I hope Sal gets arrested for his participation in that murder. You should definitely check out some of the other stuff. We got Tabletop Simulator. We recently by the time this goes up, we will have played Lockstone Labyrinth. If you haven't heard of it, then that's normal. It's an exclusive still in playtesting on Tabletop Simulator, but we think we figured out how to play it decently enough.
They didn't ask us to play it. We just found it and thought it looked neat.
Yeah, we just found it, thought it looked neat. So, hey, if the creators of Lockstone Labyrinth are watching, then okay, awesome. We also got I recently finished Shadow of Destiny, and we have God of War Chains of Olympus on the channel, as well as 2 Dungeons & Dragons campaigns going on. One of them is Curse of Strahd. We are on our way to... We finally got some leads to the main plot that we're going to follow. And there's also a homebrew that I created and run called World of Tapir. And the players recently got some leads that they can follow.
Yay.
Y'all are hunting a cult.
Yeah.
So, if you like Dungeons & Dragons, you should also check out our podcast, which will be posted tomorrow. The POS podcast, where we talk about Dungeons & Dragons horror story. Well, RPG horror stories.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, comment challenge of the day.
Why is everyone so mean to Edgeworth?
Yeah, no.
Answer his dumpy.
God, what is the most wild courtroom thing that you've either seen or read about or heard of? Because I really like the you remember when Justin Roiland did the did a reading of an actual courtroom transcript and had it animated with Rick and Morty?
There was a recent court trial that was fucking wild.
Oh yeah, a guy who shot a lot of people flipping the bird to the judge.
Yeah.
And God, wasn't there someone else who did something really bad and then tried to plead as a sovereign citizen? Was that the same guy? I don't think so, because this guy, the guy who flipped off the judge had a lawyer who was also a real shitbag. Yeah. So, with that out of the way, there's nothing left to say, but good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night.